We're parked here right at the north end of the property. Brought the four-wheeler today to kind of have some fun. There's the power line. So there's the county road right there. And again, the truck is parked at the north end. I don't even know where to begin, so I thought I'd just hop on the four-wheeler and check this out. You can see this right here. This is kind of a landing area, so that's where they would have loaded their log trucks, one of the spots. Power is right there. I see a trail back behind the landing, so we might go check that out. I think I'll just crank up the four-wheeler and run around a little bit, and I'll keep this recording and we'll see what we can see. Go. Let's head this way. These look like walnut trees back here. They're the first to lose their leaves, one of the first. So we've got dozens of walnuts back here, walnut trees. There's that ridge to the south. We'll see if we can get up there and take a look. There should be a view from up there. It looks like an old piece of farm equipment right there. So we'll go up here in a minute. But where we are now, this is a private drive on the property. This is not an easement road or trail or anything here. So looking back toward the north, truck is parked on the easement road at the north side. We just checked out that little trail there. That was kind of cool. A ton of walnut trees back there. And we're gonna go up here. This is where you're gonna see some of the heavy logging. And also, we should start seeing some views based on what I've seen on the topo map. So let's go check this out. Part way up the hill. I notice you can see the truck down there. That's kind of cool. So this property was recently logged, all these tracts out here. And like any property that's been recently logged, the first winter is when it kind of looks its worst, I guess. And that's what we're looking at here. Just coming into winter. All these trees you see, that they kind of almost look dead, but really they've just already lost their leaves. So this spring, this will look completely different. It will be all green and beautiful. And then every year thereafter, things will look better and better. So this is a good chance. If you can handle how it looks right now, you'll be thrilled in a couple years. And this is as cheap as you will find a property is right after it's been logged. So if you don't want to pay for timber, and I'll be honest, big mature timber is not always the best investment. If you were to have a fire or a tornado or whatnot, you can lose all your timber, and maybe it's possible to insure it, but I've never been able to find a way. So if you don't plan on being a timber broker, why pay for timber you're not going to use? Buy a property that's been logged and give it a few years to grow back, and you'll be ahead of the game with a beautiful property. We'll run up to the top to check out that view just because I'm curious, and then I'll cut this video off. It's already gone several minutes. Okay, so now we're pretty close to the top. Oh, this is nice. Wow. We have got a stunning view here. We've had a few properties similar to this in the past with a large private knoll. And what we have done in the past is spend a few days, clear this out, remove a few of the trees to maximize the view, and this could just be breathtaking. I mean, I'm picturing what this could look like if it were just cleaned up a little bit. Look at that. You can see several ridges off to the north, panning to the northeast all the way to the east. This could just be a fantastic place for a home or a cabin or a campsite. This is really gorgeous. Looking to the south, actually the knoll gets even a little bit higher. We're pretty close to the top, but we're not quite there. Super private, good access. This trail could be cleaned up, private trail. I mean, this is just a phenomenal building site up here. This is gorgeous. We're in a great area. This would be a pretty stellar hunting spot too, actually. You can see all over the place. Obviously, it's been recently logged. In 3 or 4 years, this will look completely different. Even by next spring, this will look quite a bit better. But after the small trees grow up, and these tops that you see, they rot away after just 2 or 3 years. This will look totally different. And obviously, every year the price is going to go up as Mother Nature kicks in and makes the property fantastic again. But one thing you won't get on properties with thick timber is you won't have this view. All you would have is a view of trees. So there are people who come to properties that have timber and remove all the timber specifically to get a view like this. Pretty fantastic. So we've got the power, we've got the access, we've got this view. This is large acreage, obviously. If this property is still available, you'll see it on our website at InstantAcres.com. You can call or email us with any questions. Sales@InstantAcres.com is how you can get a hold of us, or call us in the office. We'd love to chat with you about this property. InstantAcres.com. That's us. I wasn't sure how to end. Okay, now I'm done. We're here at the south side of the property. That's Highway 14. We're looking east, so the property's on the left. As you saw on the maps, it does have direct frontage here on the south side on Highway 14. It's actually fairly open right here. This could potentially be a good site for a building site or a large yard, or any of the above. Pretty ridge over there. This isn't quite flat, but it's pretty close. And then as you continue to the north, it starts to slope down and then back up again. Again, you can obviously see this was recently logged, so it will take a couple years for this to start to look really good. Windy day today, wow. But I was out messing around with the four-wheeler and just found myself here at the property, so I'll see if I can splice this in with the other video, and you can still check us out at InstantAcres.com. This is actually, it's not completely level by any means coming off the highway, but it's really not bad. So there's no existing approach. I could have pulled my truck directly on here. If you want to do an actual approach, you'll probably have to talk to the city or the highway department or somebody. Nice deal though. Direct frontage on Highway 14. Big property. InstantAcres.com.